Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo here live on YouTube to unbox this brand new iPhone 5S. You have no idea what I had to go through to get this today. It was quite an experience. I've documented it in the Pirillo vlog that is being recorded today, so you'll get a behind the scenes to discover what happened to me to get this to you. I feel like I'm in Star Wars. Like, do you know how many Bothans died to bring you this video? Everybody should have received by now the push notification, the free push notification from the Locker Gnome app to tell you to tune in at this URL today. I'm doing 3 other live streams today, including my first impressions of the iPhone 5S and an unboxing and first impressions of the iPhone 5C. A lot of stuff just for you. It's quite a day. It's been very exciting so far. And so, without further ado, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Thanks again for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. We've got hundreds of you tuned in right now. And I gotta tell you, this iPhone was only made possible thanks to one of our sponsors, go.tagjag.com/online backup. The link is in this video's description. If you're looking for a backup solution, check it out. I've scored you quite a deal. The link, again, in the video's description, as well as a link to a couple of other things that I will tell you as this video progresses. So, yeah, the 5S, I've been looking forward to this. I've had every single iPhone and knew that I would have to continue with this iPhone as well. I mean, why not? It's got an S in it. I mean, how bad could it be? Okay, I don't know. We'll find out when I get to that point. So here we go. The unboxing, gotta be careful. We've got a sharp instrument, and you have no idea. I have not slept for over 24 hours, and I am doped up on so much coffee right now. I'm a danger to myself and the entire internet. So I apologize for anything that's about to happen here. Hopefully no blood will be spilt. With any luck, we will have a box fart on this iPhone 5S as I open it up. By the way, this is the Space Gray edition. Looks black to me, but a Space Gray, according to Apple. It's a 16 gigabyte edition of the iPhone 5S. You guys have probably seen the box. You can tell it's an iPhone 5S. It's written on the side. And there's the picture of the iPhone 5S, a very clearly iOS 7, although, interestingly enough, a dark background on iOS 7 there by default. It's interesting. It's sharp contrast to what we might find on the iPhone 5C cases. All right, here we go. Are we going to get a box fart? No, not really. You know, Apple's not much on box farts, not so much as other companies are. Here we are. Now, at first glance, it looks an awful lot like the iPhone 5, but it's not. The telltale sign is the fingerprint sensor, which does not have that nice squarish button in the middle of the home button. It's gone. Instead, there's a fingerprint sensor. The other telltale sign that this is the iPhone 5S is on the back. Oh, you're looking there? Okay. See, that space gray, a little lighter than the black 5. And look at the True Tone flash at the top. Dual LEDs with up to 1,000 combinations. So if you're someone who uses flash, and I don't mean flash that doesn't run on iOS, I mean a flash with your photography, this is going to come in handy. This is a feature that many DSLRs, if not any DSLR, has, making the faces and the skin tones of anything you might shoot in the dark with the flash more natural, making your edit, or it's something you might do in post, a lot better. So major improvements with the camera, with, of course, the home button being a fingerprint sensor, and speed of the iPhone 5S. Anybody who would claim that the iPhone 5S was not a leap forward really isn't paying much attention, because it was, and it is. Checking comments here. Perfect. Oh, that's what someone said. I like that comment. It's a great comment. Let's go ahead and peel it. Should we boot her up for the first time? Now, I'm not going to give you my first impressions. It's going to be for a separate video. There's one cellophane layer. We will use the power button right there at the top. If you've used an iOS device before, you know that where it's at. By the way, I also picked up an iPhone 5 case. Pretty nice. There is the plain old Apple logo staring at me taunting me, telling me, I don't know what it's telling me, but I can tell you this, it's going to be impossible to open this case without putting this phone down. Hello! All right. Allo, bonjour. Oh, let's see here. It's telling me to swipe that way. Pretty quick, pretty responsive. I'm going to be interested in seeing if the animations are smoother on the iPhone 5S compared to the 5. That remains to be seen. So let's go ahead and get me on the network. Any questions coming in so far? I think we do have that coming in. How does the home button feel? Well, different. This is a good question. It's recessed, but not, deeply. Like, it feels like I can't catch it. I have not enabled Touch ID yet. Set up your phone. Let's go ahead and just set it up as a new phone. Apple ID, so it's asking for my Apple ID. I don't know, do I want to skip that step and add it? Give me a second. I'll go ahead and wait for more questions to come in and log into my Apple ID. And Diana is joining me now in the background. She does not have her iPhone yet, but it will be coming in hopefully tomorrow. And you can expect to see more videos on that as soon as it comes in, because she's going to be carrying it around, as she is prone to do with her devices. So here we go. Terms and conditions. Yes, of course I agree. What am I going to do? Disagree? Agree. Yes. Smooth animations. I can't say any smoother than before, but with a single core CPU clocking in twice as fast, we should see smoother animations. Use iCloud? Sure, why not? Use Find My iPhone? Great. No problem there. iMessage and FaceTime, I guess. Yeah, that works. I use that everywhere. And one of the things I can't wait to dive into, and this is more of an iOS 7 thing, I can't wait to get in and making FaceTime audio calls between people. It's kind of like Wi-Fi calling. Okay, setting up Touch ID right here. Set up now. Let's go ahead and set it up now. Set up fingerprint. Scan the finger or thumb you normally use. Well, it's going to be my thumb. Place your finger. Okay, so kind of felt like a haptic feedback. Lift your finger. Place your finger. Okay. Oop, did I do it wrong? I don't know. Here we go. It's kind of difficult to see what it's doing from this angle, but place my finger, place finger, lift your finger. Oh, I see. I just gotta follow the directions. Oops. I don't know if I'm following directions very well. Place. I did. I'm placed. Is it not? Does it not have enough yet? I'm kind of mushing my thumb well over the size of the actual home button. I have a feeling it's going to tell me I'm going to need to redo it. Kind of move it around very lightly, very gently. Try it at different angles, maybe? Looks like I have almost a complete red fingerprint, and it keeps vibrating very lightly. I don't know if it's telling me, yeah, lift and rest your finger on the home button repeatedly. Okay, well, guess that's what I'm doing. Maybe my thumb's too small. I don't know if that's really the case. It's got to get a full scan of the thumb, which, by the way, if ever was severed from my body, could not be used to unlock this particular device. Oh, what happened there? I don't know if I have to redo it, but it said something, and then it swiped back to the screen. Yay, success! Finally, continue. Create a passcode. You have to create a passcode now, because that's kind of like a backup. Are you sure you want to use this code? Yeah, sure I do. I like this code. This code's a good code. 1, 2, 3, 4. No one uses that code. Touch ID use Touch ID for purchases. Love that idea. Use Siri. Yes, absolutely. Diagnostics. Yeah, I like sending Apple diagnostics, and believe me, I am not thrilled with a lot of bugs I've seen in iOS 7. Don't want to dive into that too deeply right now. Register this device to your Apple ID to stay up to date on product information. Sure, why not? Register with Apple. Welcome to iPhone. Very simple, very clean setup. Ooh, very nice animation. And we are activated. We are live on T-Mobile's texting me right now. They're saying, hey, congratulations. You hear some new sounds. Passbook would like to use my current location. All right, I'll give it access there. See, I'm going to turn that up so that you may be able to hear any other animations that might come, or sounds that might come in. It's telling me my balance for a passcode. So it's downloading all of my passbooks. Did I say balance for my passcode? I didn't mean that. Balance for passbook. So it's downloading everything that I had set up on or through my Apple ID in the past. Default wallpaper on this screen happens to be one of the space themes. Sorry if I'm tilting this in an awkward direction. This is largely an unboxing, not so much an initial impressions as much. That will be for another time. Things seem smooth enough. Oh, I should probably open an app. Smooth-ish. Downloaded all my bookmarks. Okay. Double tap. Swipe away. Quick animation. It's difficult to say exactly or really test it initially, but I'm going to do my best to get to some more comments. Do you think it's the same weight as the iPhone 5? Yes. Like, you wouldn't know. If you were holding this in your hand, you would not know, other than resting your thumb on that button. So let's see how that works. Okay, so slide to unlock. I'm going to put my thumb... It worked. Watch. Fast. Love that. Oh, it's going to save so much time. And I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things that I'm going to want to use over and over and over and over again. Let's see here. What else do we have? Do you feel any speed improvements? Difficult to say initially. I want to give the camera a go. I want to swipe through screens, do some things that I would normally do with the phone. Can't give you real initial impressions right now. This is an unboxing. So there's the phone and the unboxing set up that quickly. Ding. Is the screen warm or cold? In terms of color tone, let's see here. I'm going to go to the home screen on my iPhone 5. Or try to. It's difficult to manage here with all these things being added. Brightness is different, but I wouldn't say it's any warmer or cooler offhand, just from a first glance so much. Let's see here. What else should I show you? Well, it's an unboxing, so a little piece of plastic. We've got in here what appear to be some instructions in case you can't figure things out on your own. Very nice sounds in iOS 7. We got our ear pods. And by the way, I did a video on how to put your ear pods back in the container. USB adapter, which can be used for any USB cable, and another lightning cable. Well, another one for me because I have plenty of lightning cables. Always nice to have more. So let me go ahead and see what other questions we have as I look for the scissors real quick to open the case, because I want to show you that too. I figured I might as well as a part of this unboxing. Why 16 gigabytes? Because it was the only one available today. So I got it as an extra because I wanted to do this unboxing for you live. So you are the reason I got this particular iPhone 5S. I'll also be getting a 64 gigabyte version. So here, and by the way, again, thanks to the sponsor, go.tagjag.com/online-backup. Thank them for this video. This is the case. Nice soft inside, clean on the outside, and let's see how well it's accommodated. We'll take the cellophane off the back and slide the iPhone into place. There we go. Pretty clean. There's not too much, I would say, padding on the top with the case on the iPhone 5S. The rocker switch is exposed, but the volume control and the power buttons you can see are kind of protruding from the case. Let's read through the other questions. Is the camera better? I don't know. Audible.com/LockerGnome. Yeah, of course I'm going to listen to Audible.com/LockerGnome. I listen to audiobooks all the freaking time. And again, they're the reason why. I don't know if you guys read books, if you stop reading books, but if you want to take in content, you love your iPhone or iOS device, Audible. 30-day free trial, 1 free audiobook download. Just try 1 free audiobook download. Why not? So thank you, whoever brought that up. I absolutely do love Audible. It's a good experience. Try it. The link is in this video's description, amongst other links. Okay. Oh, I swiped and pulled up the passcode. Pretty quick animation there, but I don't want to do that. I want to rest my thumb right there. That is killer. I'm telling you, just doing that and touching it to unlock it is going to really make it such that I want to unlock devices like that, even if it doesn't have a Touch ID sensor. And this does. I like that. What else should we do? Let's see here. I know what we can do. We can go over to LockerGnome, GNOME.com, which I don't know if you guys visit that regularly enough. We empower the geek lifestyle. There it loads in pretty quick. Very nice. Smooth. Smooth. Love it. Very responsive screen. Wow. Okay, yeah, great. I mean, it's been great, but I don't know if it's faster. Seems faster-ish, though. Other questions. See if the finger works with Diana. Diana, we need your finger.
Okay, coming.
Hey, Chris, someone's asking how much for my iPhone 5. I believe I can get up to $600 for it. It's unlocked, 64 gig, black, hardly ever a scratch, and it's mine. I'll autograph it if you want. So make an offer. Email me, chris@pirillo.com. Okay, so let's lock the phone. Diana, wait, no, you don't swipe it. What you need to do, no, okay, this is the Touch ID sensor. Unlock it with your finger. Put your thumb, there you go. Now you just rest it.
Oh, my thumb.
Either one, finger, thumb, you can unlock it. Now watch.
Try again.
Yeah, because it doesn't have your fingerprint in the system. You can register other fingerprints.
Try again.
Yeah, because you're not going to get it. But as soon as I rest my thumb here,
That's
it
cool.
unlocks.
I like it.
That's, I would say, insanely secure. Thank you to the 1,000 people who've tuned in to watch this live broadcast of the iPhone 5S unboxing. Couple more questions, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up for the sake of brevity. But again, thank you for your really undying support. You have no idea how much it means to me. Another thing I definitely wanted to say before closing out, too, I get a lot of apps for free that you can, too. If you want, I use go.tagjag.com/free points available on, well, in the UK and the US. It's how I got Infinity Blade 3, which I will download for my first impressions. And I got the Angry Birds Star Wars 2 for free. I got them both for free. It didn't take much. I just download sponsored apps, and it was magic. It works for iOS and Android. Magic in the sense that I was going to do something anyway, and they're giving me free points to exchange for gift cards on Amazon or iTunes or also Steam. If you want to earn points on Steam to exchange for games, go.tagjag.com/free points. Any other questions here? Why switch to T-Mobile? Great question. Don't want to dive into it too deeply here. The number one reason, unlimited data. I was tired of going over our plan every single month. It was more cost effective to switch. I like their upgrade plans a lot better. They've been very friendly to me over the years, and they're a great crew to work with. You guys know Des. You've met him in the vlog, as well as videos in this channel several times over. The real reason, though, is unlimited data, and T-Mobile can deliver. So that's the answer to that question. One more question, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. 3 other live streams today, and I've linked them all in the video's description, so even if you didn't watch them live, you can still catch them on YouTube after they're live and still comment. In fact, if you've made it this far into the video after it was live, what's a good keyword we can throw out there? A good one. Butterfinger. What were you going to say?
Yellow.
Yellow Butterfinger. Leave that as a comment, so that way I know you made it. How long was I in line for? That's the last question. You have to stay tuned for the vlog. Or wait, was that the last question, or is there another good one? How long was the line? Very long. You'll find out in the vlog. I don't want to ruin it. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out to Eddie's Life 24/7 on YouTube. He was helping me answer or address questions. You'll be meeting him again in the vlog. He was he's visiting from the UK right now and is helping me produce the live stream. So you can subscribe to Eddie on YouTube. He's here in the US for the first time, in Seattle specifically, to celebrate his 21st birthday. So thank you once again for making this possible. I appreciate it. A big shout out once more to go.tagjag.com/online backup. Support the sponsor so I can keep doing the things that you like me to do. So, we'll see you in another hour. We'll see you later.